Welcome back to the League of Hustlers. Every episode, you know what it is. We give you ways to create, master, and maintain multiple sources of income. Thanks for joining us today. And today, we are going to be talking about realizing success, right? Realizing success. I'm your co host, HT,
And I'm CD Barnes.
and this is the League of Hustlers. And we've been going over this whole series called the Dream Stream Strategy. And if you've been with us the entire time, thanks for rocking with us, right? You already know, right? At this point, you already know. We've gone through each step of creating, mastering, and maintaining your very own income stream, right? So who are we, right? On this podcast, we talk about mindset, we talk about financial freedom, right? We're an award-winning podcast, and you don't get that for no reason. And this is our third season, but it don't even matter this season. We give you game-changing stuff, all right? And what is a Dream Stream Strategy, you might ask, if this is your first time hearing from us? It's an easy-to-follow workbook that walks you through creating, mastering, and maintaining multiple streams of income. It helps you define achievable dreams, choose your perfect opportunity, plan your strategy, and systemize your success so that you can enjoy the life of your dreams. Okay, that's what it's all about. We're creating dream income streams. We're creating streams that's going to pay for our dreams. Okay, that's why we call it the Dream Stream Strategy. And we've been going over the whole thing for the last few episodes. Okay, CD, let's give them a rundown about what the Dream Stream Strategy is. And one thing to note with all of these, there is a worksheet and workbook that correlates with these. Okay, and it's very important to just understand that this isn't something that you're just going to read and, kind of breeze through. This is something that you're going to be able to actually work through. Okay, so let's jump right into it.
All right. Simply put, man, number one, visualize success. All right. This is the very beginning of the dream stream. This is where you're going to define your goal. It's as simple as that, man. What is success to you? After you get your vision down packed, the next thing you need to do is take account. All right. Taking account is basically taking responsibility for where you are now, and that what that does is empower you to take ownership of where you're heading next. All right. So taking account is a very big step. After we take account, the next thing we want to do is bridge the gap. Bridging the gap is simply just that. All right. We want to bridge the gap from where we are now to where it is that we're trying to go. We need to go ahead and shorten that distance. And so to bridge the gap, very important part, we need to select the appropriate vehicle, the appropriate opportunity that will allow us to bridge that gap in the way that we're comfortable with and in, great time, actually. So after you select your opportunity, the next thing you need to do is plan, plot, and strategize. And this is where this is where the fun begins. All right. This is where you get to start planning out how you're going to build this dream, how it's actually going to work. And we cover that in a one-page business plan, very important section. But after we do all this planning, plotting, and strategizing, it's time to execute. All right. Now, execute is exactly what it is. There's no way around it. You're going to have to put some work in. All right. You, your team, whoever, somebody is going to have to do something. After you get your execution happening, and your hustle, your business is running well, the very next thing you need to do is simplify and systemize your workflow. Simplify and systemize your process, and that allows you the ability to scale. So if you're making 1,000, if you simplify and systemize, you could make 10,000. 100,000, 50,000. And once you get there, you should have successfully built a stream at this point in time, but it's really not a stream unless you're capable of maintaining and optimizing it. When you think of a stream, It's not something that just runs through one day and stops the next, run through. It's just something that's constantly flowing, constantly running through, constantly money flowing through your business currency. So you're going to have to maintain and optimize your business. And once you get that down pat, you're going to need to be looking at allocating your resources. Very important part. You're going to need to be looking at putting money back into your business, putting money to the side for taxes, saving. You may need to pay yourself. You may need to pay some employees. You may need to put money to the side for educational resources. All these components that you're going to need to have in place to actually keep the stream running and keep the money going where it needs to go. Very important part is handling the business, simply as that. And then today, which is the last part, all right, of the dream stream strategy, the last step, we're talking about realizing success. Once you've made it to this point, ladies and gentlemen, you have successfully set up your stream, all right, from top to bottom. However you celebrate, you should
Right.
at this point in time. This is that moment where you can go ahead and celebrate. Look
Right.
back, beginning. You can look back at that step where you took account of where you were at that stage and look where you are now. All right. This is a beautiful moment right here. Realize
Yeah,
success.
man. Yeah. Realizing success. This, each one we say is important, and this is just as important, right? Realizing success, first and foremost, you get to enjoy what you've created, right? That's why we do this.
Yes.
This is why we create income streams. We're either creating it so that we can enjoy the things that we're able to purchase with this income stream during our lifetime, or to pass along to our seeds, right? And our seeds. And I'm all about building wealth. I'm all about building a legacy, right? So not only do I want to pass cash down, but I also want to pass businesses down. I want to pass assets down. I want to pass knowledge down, right? And so realizing that success is going to allow you to enjoy what you've created, right? The other big piece of this is realizing what you've learned and what you've accomplished. Once you have created and gone through all of these steps, you need to really sit back and realize that you've learned a lot, right? You've created a whole income stream, right? You've accomplished a lot. That income stream, if you follow all of our steps, should be able to pay you over and over and over and over and over and over again, okay? The other thing is that understanding once you did this one, you can do it again. You can create another one. This is where faith comes from. This is where that confidence is built. This is where you get that mental reassurance that you can do this again. All right.
Right. And that's it, man. Realizing that you can actually do this again, because a lot of people, you hear it, multiple streams of income, multiple streams of income. If you properly set up this stream, you can easily begin on the next one and run the same process again and again and again. Before you know it, you have yourself 5 streams, 7 streams. And as you're allocating your resources, if you're allocating to things like investments or things that can, give you dividends and things like that, more passive, then those are streams also. So, doing all of this stuff properly, man, and before you know it, you have multiple streams of income filling up your wallets, your bank accounts. You're not an employee, you're an employer.
Right.
And it's great, man. It's awesome. You're contributing to the economy, and there you have it, folks. Realize success. All right.
Just like that.
Simple as that.
Just like that. Keep in mind, like I said, with each one of these sections, it's a workbook. It's worksheets that correlate. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure that you get on the email list. Go to shop.leagueofhustlers.com. Get on the email list, because when we release this, it's going to be a blitz. And I'm going to tell you right now, it's going to be a low cost up front, but it's not going to be low cost forever, right? For the people who stuck with us during this whole series, we're going to give you a special deal to access this stuff, because what I'm hearing from people is that this is game changing, because everybody says like, oh yeah, you need multiple streams of income. Oh, yeah, you need at least 3 streams. Oh, yeah, you need at least 6, 5, 7, 8. Some people are saying like 10 now. All right, with inflation and everything going on, and the way
Yeah.
stuff is going to be looking in the future. But nobody is telling you how. The Dream Stream strategy teaches you step by step in a duplicatable process how to create, master, and maintain multiple streams of income. If you're not on the list, please do get on the list. It's not going to be cheap forever. All right. But we do want to provide the folks who've been sticking with us all this time a discount. All right. So make sure you get on the list. First come, first serve. Once the price goes up, we're not taking it down. All right. And we're just going to put it like that. So make sure you subscribe. Make sure you get on the email list. This has been another episode of the League of Hustlers, and we're out.